South Korea has greenlit the move to restart humanitarian aid to North Korea, approving $8 million of donations to UN charities that will provide assistance to North Korea. As the move comes after the UN Security Council's strongest sanctions on North Korea following its slew of provocations. And not everyone is on the same page regarding this sensitive issue. Our Unification Ministry correspondent Kwon Jang-ho now joins us on the phone to tell us more. Jang-ho?
Good afternoon, Daeun. The Unification Ministry has announced that $8 million has been approved to be donated to 2 UN agencies for projects specifically aimed at helping vulnerable North Koreans. $4.5 million has been earmarked for the World Food Programme, which will provide food to children's hospitals and nurseries, and $3.5 million will go to UNICEF to provide medicine and treat malnutrition for children and pregnant women. The Unification Ministry, Cho Myoung-gyon, who chaired the council that approved the decision, reiterated the Moon administration's stance that humanitarian aid should be separate from any political issues. However, there's already some controversy brewing, with the exact date and nature of the payments not yet decided. In its press release, the ministry added a proviso saying it will also consider the relationship between the 2 Koreas in deciding these details. UNICEF released a statement earlier on Thursday stressing the urgent need to help children in North Korea, saying that some 200,000 are affected by acute and malnutrition and that 350,000 under 5 remain unvaccinated against life-threatening diseases.
An urgent need indeed, but even though the idea of restarting this aid was first brought up earlier this week, there seems to be some opposition to it already.
That's right, and that's in light of North Korea's continued provocations. The last administration stopped all aid to North Korea in January 2016 after Pyongyang conducted its 4th nuclear test. In stark contrast, the Moon administration has just approved aid only weeks after the 6th nuclear test. Opposition lawmakers in Korea were criticizing the move earlier this week, saying that the timing wasn't right and that it would only help preserve the Kim Jong-un regime. Japan also expressed their opposition, saying more pressure was needed, not aid. The Moon administration has insisted that the imperative to provide aid is separate from trying to denuclearize Pyongyang, but with the date and details still undecided, it can expect to face more fierce criticism from these parties. Daeun?